All right, everybody, welcome back. Today, we're gonna be doing a rooster catch and cook. Okay, I know this sounds kind of strange, but let me give you a little bit of backstory here. So I got a bunch of roosters a couple days ago, and well, these two decided they want to get out. I done shot one of them, but this other, all the time, messing with my other rooster, the one that we actually care for. You know, we got him free roaming, but this thing got out of the pen. And I can't catch him worth nothing. He's fast. So we about to be showing this guy what's boss with a 22 long rifle. I've had this sucker for a long time, but let me tell you, he's gonna find out today what it's really like to be on my bad side.
Got him.
All right, everybody, here's our finished product of the killing. He went quick and easy, no pain. He dropped. He ran for a little bit, but that was just his nerves. You know how chickens do. But I'm gonna show you how to skin this guy. All right, so the thing with this, usually when we clean our chickens, we dip them in some hot water and pull all the feathers off. But for this guy, I don't have any hot water ready. I'm just gonna skin him. And what you're gonna do with that, you can just pick some of these feathers off going up through here, and you're gonna make a little incision going up his body. And when you do that, you can start pulling back the skin. I'll show y'all what it looks like when I cut into him. All right, as you can see, I made my cut where the skin is, along down the whole chest and stomach and everything. So what you're gonna want to do after that is you're gonna want to grab a hold of this skin on both sides, and you're just gonna want to pull it back. You can use your knife to start helping you cut along through it, but pulling it back's pretty easy. This guy's only 6 months old, so it shouldn't be no trouble. Also, you really don't have to worry about feathers because they get on the meat, they ain't gonna get stuck to it. They come off real easy. But yeah, like I said, just pull this back and I'll show you what to do next. All right, I pulled the skin back, as you can see. Got the legs sticking out, the wings back here and all. So what you're gonna wanna do now is you wanna get up under the legs like that, and you're going to want to pull them out all the way. You might want to cut the feet off first. It's up to you, but it'll be a lot easier probably if you did. But you get up under there and you pull that out to where all the skin and feathers come apart. Do the same thing on the other side and the same thing with the front wing. If you're going to cut the feet off, there's a part right here. Well, I guess that's what you call his knees or elbows, whatever. You can cut right through there, and this sucker should just come right off. You really shouldn't have to do too much breaking the bone and all. It's pretty easy if you cut right there on that tendon. All right, I got my back legs out and one of the front wings. It's real feathery, but we'll get them off in a minute. But I'm gonna show y'all these fronts aggravating. Once you get the skin off around the front, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna go right here behind where all these big feathers are, right there where there's a real soft point, and you're just gonna wanna shave all the way up until they're all the way off. Pretty easy, but you know, they're a little bit more aggravating in the back. All right, now that your front and your back are done, what you're gonna want to do now is you're gonna want to cut into this cavity right here. You got this hard breastbone right here, and then right under there, there's a real soft spot. So you're gonna want to make a line following the breastbone. You don't cut on the breastbone, but right down below it, going down right about here to here. And once you do that, you're gonna want to pull them guts out. But you're gonna have to be real careful because if you bust one of them, you mess the meat up. Basically the same with all animals, you know. Bust them guts in there, and it's gonna basically ruin your meat. Some people eat it with the guts messed up in there, but I don't know about doing all of that now. All right, we got them guts out of there. Pretty easy, no casualties and things busting everywhere on the meat, thank God. But what you're gonna do next is you're gonna cut the neck off, however long you want it. Some people keep the neck, I don't. But just cut it off about right here is what I do. And when you get that neck off, you're just gonna get off any extra feathers on the meat, wash the meat off, you know. Just pretty much simple stuff after that. All right, y'all, it's getting kind of dark, but here's my finished chicken. Still got to do a little bit of washing on it, but he's clean, pretty clean, you know. I'm gonna take him in the sink in the house and wash him off. But that's how you clean a rooster like that. Pretty easy, you know. It didn't take me 10 minutes. But now that we got this guy all cleaned up, I'm gonna show y'all how to cook him. So now what you're going to do is you're going to put it in a pan. You're going to bat it dry with some paper towels, and you're going to put your seasoning. I put pepper, Creole seasoning, and salt. You can put whatever you want. Then after that, you can put an onion, potato. Not really many people do potatoes, but that's all I had. An apple. But I put a potato, half a stick of butter, a quarter stick of butter on that side, and a quarter stick on this side. You can put a little oil in the bottom of the pan, whatever you want to do. You don't really have to do that part. What I'm going to do, this also is optional, I'm going to inject Creole butter into it. This is supposed to keep it pretty juicy while you're cooking it, and it should make it taste really good. Alright, so you can fill your syringe up however much you want to do it. I'm going to probably use most of this bottle. But you just stick them anywhere on the skin, everywhere you want to. It don't matter. Fill them up as much as you want to do. Make them as juicy as possible. And then after that, you're going to heat your oven to 325 bake. That way you cook them low and slow for about, I'd say, hour and a half to 2 hours. Depends on how fast your oven cooks. Alright, now we got him into the oven. He'll probably be there about maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'll let you know. 2 hours of cooking this thing is finally done. I cut open the legs to make sure it was done, but this is how juicy it is. It looks super good. Look at all that juice in there. I think the injections really did help with it. But that's the best way to cook one of these chickens. Fresh as you can get. Everybody, thank you for watching the video. It was a fun one to make and hopefully fun for you to watch. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments any new ideas or something I can do for a video that you might want to see. But this is DK Outdoors signing off.